Hi, I'm Chef Adam Ward, and today I'm going to show you how to make barbecued spatchcock chickens on the Coleman Pro Series 5-burner grill. Today I'm going to be using a couple of Coleman's barbecue products. We have the Coleman Mister, we have the Coleman thermometer, we have the Coleman pellet smoke tray, the Coleman grill top tray, the Coleman tool set, and the Coleman 3-in-1 barbecue brush. So to begin with, we have our spatchcock chickens, which I got from our friendly local butcher. They've just removed the spine for us. So we have great barbecue seasoning, some salt, some pepper, and barbecue sauce. And we're going to mix those together on the chickens, and we're going to pop those on the grill. So first I'll take my chickens onto the grill topper. This just makes it a lot easier to move them around. Make sure there's nice spacing. It's okay if they're hanging over the edge a little bit, that doesn't really matter. So from here, we're just going to take a little paper towel if there's any excess moisture on the outside of the chicken and just lightly dab it, like so. And then from here, we'll take some of our super secret in-house barbecue seasoning. I'm going to evenly coat the outside of these birds. I'm just going to use a glove and just kind of press some of the seasoning into it. Try to get a nice even coating. Don't worry if you feel like it's too much. Most of it's going to render off as you cook anyways. And then from here, we're going to add some barbecue sauce. So I'll grab my brush. We're just going to kind of dab it on. We don't want to brush it, so we're not pushing the spices around too much. We just kind of going to get it nice and saucy. Okay, and for now, set this aside. Next, we'll need our pellet smoker. We're going to use wood chips. So it doesn't matter if you have chips or pellets. It all fits in the same and it all burns the same. Now we're ready for the barbecue. So we preheated our barbecue to 400 degrees, so now we can pop the chicken on in the corner. We'll also grab our smoking basket and a torch. So you want it to start smoldering. It might take a minute or two to get the wood actually moving here, which is okay. A little chef tip to help your wood chips last a little bit longer in a smoker is to soak them first. I assure you they will still burn. All right, it's a little hard to see in the breeze, but we have some smoke movement, so we'll close the lid and we'll let that encapsulate together. So now our chicken's halfway cooked. We can start our potato salad. So I've taken mini red potatoes and I've rinsed them off inside. We have some cold, salty water. We always want to use cold water when we're cooking potatoes to start. Otherwise, the starch inside gets really gummy, and that's when you get that really tacky potato, which is no good. So we'll take these into the salt water, and we're going to put that onto the side burner. So we'll pop the lid, turn this to high, click the Insta-Start, you'll hear it flare up, and we can pop our pot of potatoes right there. Okay, our chicken's almost done. Potatoes are on. It's almost ready for the potato salad. So now we're going to get the asparagus on. So a little trick with the asparagus, if you remove the top elastic, you can kind of feel where it gets a little bit woodier and where it starts to get softer. You just shift the elastic up a little bit and just give it one chop. Nice, clean and tidy way of getting rid of those. So now we're just going to take a little oil. This is just vegetable oil. 2 cloves of garlic. I'm a bit of a garlic fanatic, so I always put a little bit extra. Some salt, and some pepper. We'll just mix that up together. A nice even coating. And then we'll place this onto the barbecue. Okay, by now our chips have smoked out, which is fine. Place these right in the middle, flatten them out. We can remove our smoker basket for now and let it cool on the outside. And we'll close that and let the asparagus cook for a little bit. Okay, so we're going to check the internal temperature of our chicken. We want to go into the thickest part of the meat near the bone, and we're looking for 165. So we still have a little ways to go here. So we'll sanitize our probe, we'll close the lid, and we'll let that cook a little longer. Check the asparagus, just give that a little rotation. Doesn't need to cook for too long. We want to make sure that we get a nice even cook. You get to feel whether or not they're getting soft. You can give it a little bend. And we want to keep them together so it traps the heat underneath, Just helps them cook a little bit quicker. Just gonna spritz our chicken a little bit. And nice and moist. Add a little bit of apple element to that. Great. Okay, so our chicken, asparagus, and potatoes are all done. So we'll pull the chicken off and we'll set that aside to rest for a little bit while we build our potato salad. Okay, now our potatoes are done. They're still warm, but not so warm you can't touch them. So now we're just going to start adding our ingredients in here. So we'll have our mayonnaise. We have our pepper. Add some salt. Horseradish. Some Dijon mustard. We have 2 cloves of garlic. I'm just going to use a microplane. And then we have some toasted cumin, ground. Then we just need a little shallot. That just needs to be roughly chopped. It doesn't need to be perfect, but we're just going to dice that down. Add the shallot. I like to mix it by hand because then I can control how much I'm breaking down my potatoes, but you can also mash it with a fork if you like. Just make sure that gets mixed around. You don't want it all the way smooth, otherwise it's like mashed potatoes and it's a little bit weird then, so it's okay if it's a little bit chunky. Okay, potato salad. Now we can go to plate. We put the asparagus to the plate. So it's nice asparagus. And all we're going to do for that is we're going to add a little bit of lemon, seeds, and then the chicken. And now we're just going to quarter our chickens. So nice and easy. Lines are kind of drawn for us here. And then we'll just go right through the sternum. Okay, and that's a very simple barbecue spatchcock chicken with some potato salad and lemon roasted asparagus on the side. Okay, so that's my recipe for spatchcock chicken and accoutrement. If you like this video, hit like, hit subscribe, leave a comment down below. If you did or didn't like it, let us know. We'll see you next time. So let your barbecue cool down a little bit, but not too much. If it's still warm, it makes it a lot easier to clean up at the very end. And it's always best to clean your stuff as soon as you're done cooking, not before you cook the next time, because who knows how long it's sat there.